Hey, welcome back, folks, to the Spitcup and Roy Show, only on YouTube. Season 2, this is episode 3.
Well, I'm glad you were doing that because I done lost count. Yeah. Yeah, well, hey, thanks for making it through the weekend, everybody, and joining us on this Tuesday afternoon or morning or, heck, I guess whenever you're listening to it. Yeah. Right? They could be getting ready for bed, you know. Done crawled in betwixt the sheets. You ask your wife, hey, you want to put on something sexy? She's like, just put on that Spitcup and Roy show.
I'll do anything you want as long as you play that Spitcup and Roy.
Yeah. Well, you want me to join you? She said, hell no.
With your big old head.
You go wait in the living room for all I care. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot.
Hey, that's a little. Hey, we're sorry. We're sorry. We
apologize. Thing's probably powered by 4 D-cell batteries.
I think we're headed somewhere else.
Yeah, I know where that thing was headed.
Head first.
Yeah, right. So Tuesday, right? So I'm going to kind of give an Olympic update, right? But before we do that, right? So we have our sponsor for the show.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. So today's sponsor is Window Frame Rodriguez, right? He said, fellas, have you ever found yourself in a position where your current window frames aren't up to the standards they should be? Right? Maybe you have a home inspection coming up. I don't know. Maybe they're rotted out due to termite damage. Call Window Frame Rodriguez to set up your free estimate. Or go to his website. He said it's www.windowframeonly, open parentheses, no glass, close parentheses, Rodriguez.eu.ca.org.edu.mil. He said he caters to veterans. .k12.net.biz / colon semicolon underscore, I'm not done, underscore open quote question mark close quote -.com to set up your appointments. He said he currently has openings on Tuesday and Thursdays between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. or whenever your husband is out of town. So,
and he's going to bring his cousin Sancho. He comes also to help him measure out windows.
So if you've got issues with your window frames and window frames only, right? No glass. You know, if you got a broken window pane or window glass, that's not him. Who did he say does the glass? When he said, window panes remain. Window panes remain. He said just look him up. He's still in the yellow pages. Yeah. Right.
And if y'all need to, pause, rewind, whatever, because of that. Extremely long.
Well, can we
website address?
Is there any way we can put this website in a link on the show at the bottom? Can we put it down in the notes for the show?
It is right there, folks.
There you go. Right. Go there. Right, for your free estimate or to set up your schedule. Right, 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays only. Right.
Make sure your husband ain't home.
Or when he's not home.
Yeah, because he won't come.
No. But when he's not there, he definitely will come, he said.
Yeah, he definitely will.
So, there you go.
Pretty fast, too.
There's our...
Well, thank you, Window Frame Rodriguez, for the sponsor. Hope this show helps you get some more business.
Yeah, very much so.
So
Olympic updates real quick, right? So, as of...
Well, hold on a minute.
What?
Tell them about the holiday.
Okay. I get fired up during the Olympics.
I know you're ready. You've been fired up about these Olympics.
I was stretching before the show just to give the update. Right? Mess around and pull some.
What?
Today's holiday. I don't know if everybody's going to take part in it. I guess there's some that will. But today is Take Your House Plant for a Walk Day.
Man, come on, man.
So, I don't know if that means... throw them in a baby stroller and push them around.
That's a real holiday.
To grab the fake one so you don't have to worry about them dying, or maybe you like to grow a little weed in your backyard. You might as well just roll it up and walk around the neighborhood with it, because hey, you're technically taking your house plant for a walk today.
Yeah, right? So I guess that makes sense. If you want to roll a joint. But you can only
walk
down the road and smoke it, or at the track maybe.
Yeah, but you can only do it if you grew that
Because that's to be your house.
It's your house. It's got to be your house plant. You can't. It's not take somebody else's house plant for a walk.
Yeah, you can't buy weed from somebody else and say, "Hey, you know what? I need to go for a walk."
No, you can't say, "Well, I got this from Crazy Tate," out back of his cutlass, last night.
And you may have to prove that you grew it. So
yeah, that's right. So, but only do it today, right? Today is your, you get like free reign to, right, to do it. If the police pull you over or stop
free
you,
reign.
They want to come up on you when you're on the curb. Say, "Hey, man, today's Tuesday. I'm taking my house plant for a walk day today.
My reign is free."
So, what?
You said free reign.
You said Iran is free?
Well, sort of. They're free to leave if they don't like it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, North Koreans can't leave, can they?
I don't know. Like, you don't think they could just shimmy through the woods? And
I don't think so. Probably full of landmines all over the place. So.
Yeah, crazy place.
So if you've got nothing else to do, North Koreans, hey, just listen to the show, right?
Hey, are they even allowed to listen?
Probably
to the show?
Not. That's because I think that's another country
Don't
that's.
They all have to have the same haircut too.
That's the kind of country that's government controlled news and internet and all that jazz.
Man, it sounds funny, but that's sad.
It is. It's very sad that there's still countries that operate that way. And put that kind of restriction on their people. Put their people under their thumb or the government's thumb, and kind of rule them that way. But
sounds like he's putting them underneath his mushroom stand rather than his thumb.
Yeah.
Dang.
What's his name?
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know what?
Qui-Gon ill. Isn't he a Jedi? Qui-Gon?
Ill.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey.
All right.
So
Can I get to it now? Can I get to the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
So this is as of Monday evening-ish, about, 6 o'clock last night. And I'm sure it's changed a little bit. But the medal count, right? Hey, America or the U.S., we're still in second place.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's probably the same guys that counted our votes that's counting the medals.
Yeah, okay. Either way, well, China's in first, if that makes you feel better, right? China's in first with 18 medals. The U.S. has 14, and Japan was in third with something under 14, right? But
maybe if they quit taking a knee, they'll win some more.
But if you makes you feel better, at that time, the U.S. had more gold than China. We had one more gold than China did, but overall medals, we were 4 behind China, right? It'll change, I guess. Well, I mean, we keep saying
when they get into the real sports.
Yeah, but we think that, but our badass swimmer, what was her name, Ledecky, right? I think that was her name. She was like in line to win like 14 gold medals this year, and she was only racing in 9 events. That's how good she was, or is, right?
Ledecky.
Yeah. Already lost to an Australian gal in one of the races that Ledecky was supposed to win. So our female gymnastic team is, not performing as good as everybody thought they would. So
well, which one of our teams is not predicted to win? I mean, they're all predicted to win.
Well, I mean, our table tennis team is not, predicted to win.
Oh, really? Is that a?
Yeah, that's an event, right? Our men's cyclist is not predicted to win, medal. So no, the U.S. isn't. We don't just go into every event thinking, everybody else is playing for second, right? So
they are.
So they don't know it, right? But hey, like you'd said, if we were some of our athletes, or maybe spend a little extra time training, and focused on what their event is, and putting forth the best effort for yourself and your country. Maybe if they were doing that versus
trying to figure out how to put a knee,
a
kneel, into their routine.
Yeah, how in my routine, For example, if I happen to be a female Costa Rican gymnast
by the name of
Luciana Alvarado.
Ooh, that sounds
if
sexy.
that happened to be me, hypothetically, and I spent more time wondering about at what point in my routine should I drop this knee and raise this fist
for the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah. Maybe if I spent less time worried about that and more time working on my craft, I might have been able to move on to the next round, right?
Hey, and matter of fact, I'm willing to bet that once she done that, the next 24 hours, the crime rate dropped substantially.
Well, I did have there was a report that I got across on my phone because I get alerts for weird things. And it said that Mondays, starting, I think, Monday morning, the crime rate in the inner city of Chicago dropped by 47%.
Oh, wow.
For the next 24 hours.
So instead of 147%, it was around 100%.
Yeah, I guess. Right. And so what they did is they had interviewed some folks in the inner city, right? That had like known gang affiliates. So that
or gang banging.
They've spent some time in and or around a jail, right?
And they shot and been shot at.
Yeah. They might have sold and or consumed or pushed drug paraphernalia, right?
And they probably smoked cigarettes and got tattoos.
Well, hey, a lot of these folks have more money than us. I wouldn't call them all poor.
Sometimes how much cash you got in your pocket don't mean you ain't poor.
Yeah, well, I guess right. You could be onto something.
No.
But anyway, so
your house is about to fall over, but you got some brand new rims.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you ain't poor.
Yeah, and $200 Jordans. You're not poor, right? You're not poor. What they did, they interviewed somebody, and they're like, hey, we've kind of noticed this trend, this dip in the old crime rate. Can you guys pinpoint anything? They said, yeah. We were watching the Olympics.
Bagok.
Right. And we saw somebody who's not from America and not black, and they took the time to incorporate a kneel and a fist into their routine. So we just knew
that it's time to quit shooting at each other.
There is a better hope for tomorrow. Right. Right.
If only it was that simple and it did work.
So let me ask. So that's been two examples, right? We had the U.S. women's soccer team that did it, right? And we talked about how that that did such a good for all of mankind. And now we have
a knee. The
Costa Rican female gymnast who did the same thing. So those are two examples where doing that has made a difference, right, in the world. So let me put this out there for you. When we start playing either the anthem to begin our show or our jingle, are you going to join me in taking a knee and maybe putting a fist up?
I know that you're not going to do that.
No.
So, but my answer is no. But I know you're not going to do it. 'Cause you know what happened? As soon as we do that, we'll get second place.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not. Yeah. As much as I enjoy watching and listening to the Hodge twins, hey, hell no, I don't want to be second place with them no more. You know?
Man. Hey, but look, it's like this.
Huh?
Just like I
take
said,
a knee in that ass. That's what I might do.
Take a knee in that ass.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like I said the other day. It's a fad, is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna get some cool points for doing this.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah. It's kind of like I said, wearing pink for breast cancer. It doesn't help nobody do nothing. Right. We're aware.
Yeah, we know breast cancer is a thing.
You show me where wearing pink made somebody survive cancer.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway,
if you want to do something for breast cancer, like we said on our podcast, go donate some money to cancer research, right?
Yep. Or do some research yourself.
let's not change out our shoestrings to pink.
Yeah.
And think I'm doing my part.
So what happens is it becomes a fad,
No, you're not.
and it becomes like a cool point thing. But remember, I said, in order to get cool points, you lose smart points.
Or you gain dumb
you
points.
gain dumb points.
Yeah. So
Just like everybody wearing the same haircut. You know, like the what is it, the
North-
mullet? Everybody's got the mullet.
did you say like the North Koreans?
Well, they don't have a choice. But if you got a choice and you choose to
A
get the
mullet.
same haircut that all your peers have for cool points, well, you also just gained dumb points.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
There you go.
anyways, there's some good stuff going on in the
Yeah,
Olympics.
yeah, we do have some good things, right? So, I was doing some reading, and you can help me with her name, but it's Hidlin. What's her name?
Hidlin Diaz.
Hidlin Diaz, Miss Diaz. If we screwed that up,
Miss Diaz.
we are most definitely sorry. But Miss Diaz is a Filipina power lifter or weightlifter, right? And she has won the first gold medal for her country in the 97 years that the Philippines has
Wow.
been participating in the Summer Olympics.
That's awesome.
Right? So that's the kind of good stuff that we want to see,
Yeah.
coming out. And you said that when, like for her medal ceremony and all that stuff, balling, saluting flags, and all that jazz, that's what it's all about, right? You come from a country that, you haven't been over there, but I have. And, we're talking about on the verge of third world. I mean, folks are still, pumping water out of the ground by hand and washboards.
They're still trading rice for bread or rice
Yeah.
for electricity.
Right, so that's that's what that country's mostly like. Yeah, you have your
They're going through all that, and she's still
Yeah.
proud of her country.
Right.
I think she even saluted the American flag also.
right. So, congratulations, Miss Diaz, for the effort you put forth and represent your country proudly. Right.
I think it looks like she worked more on her craft than trying to incorporate a
fist.
political stance
Yeah.
into her routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Right. Then also
You know
have,
what's going to happen
Huh.
if United States don't win
overall. Yeah,
overall? They're going to blame it on COVID.
I believe it.
They're going to say, well, our country's been through a lot.
Yeah, we've got so much
and
political turmoil, and
Yeah, and
you know,
COVID this and COVID that, and so, but we'll get them.
so much racial tension. We're tearing each other apart. We can't focus on, putting a little ball through a goal. Speaking of, right. So
Put
remember,
a little ball in a hole.
So remember, I talked about it a few shows ago. About we're talking about like posters and stuff we had on our wall. Then I talk about the Dream Team, right? Like the original Dream Team.
The real dream. Team.
Bird and Magic and Jordan and right. And so the Dream Team has pretty much been undefeated as long as we, as for the amount of time that we field a so-called Dream Team, right? Except for this year, right? And I think we have a new name for our Dream Team this year. I think they've won one game in like the exhibition leading up to the Olympics, and they've lost their only game so far in the Olympics to France. And I think Wednesday they play Iran. Right, so I don't know if we're going to call them the Dream Team anymore. Let's go ahead and call them the Fraud Squad.
The Fraud Squad.
Yeah. Right, so.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's not a lock that the Fraud Squad's going to win this year, right? They're playing Iran, and
Hey, is there any left-handers on the Iranian basketball?
It's illegal to be left-handed in Iran. I can tell you that right now. So,
like maybe some health issues.
Yeah. So hey, Fraud Squad.
Everybody guard the right side.
Yeah. Fraud Squad. Make them go to their left. Right. Right. Coach Popovich. You've been coaching the Dream Team since 18, 16, 14. Right. He still has them shooting underhanded into a wicker basket. Right. So wicker basket. No, it's a peach basket actually. Wasn't that the basket that was used whenever the game of basketball was invented by a Canadian, I might add. Hey, huh?
Hey,
So-
hey, huh? Hey.
So Coach Pop. I mean, what's going on?
I mean, cause
shit,
oh,
shit.
Papa bitch.
that's it. Yeah. All right, man.
Look,
What else is going on?
We got to bring up the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
Having to change their name.
Hey, you can't say that no more, right? You know how disrespectful that is?
Wait, hold on. Is Indian...
The word Indian?
Is that a derogatory word?
My grandfather, who was Indian, would be so upset
that they changed the name.
That the Cleveland Indians changed their name. Right. He's a proud Indian.
Hey, and they didn't even change it to nothing cool.
No.
They changed it to the Guardians.
There's nothing cool about Cleveland, though, really.
Stinks.
I mean, they got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but...
Well, they got Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Cleveland was a city until Bone Thugs and Harmony came out. I was like, Cleveland? What is that? And I looked it up. It's a city.
Okay.
I thought maybe it was right down the road, too. But,
well, there is a Cleveland, Texas, so, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the Cleveland Guardians, right? So that just kind of got us thinking. All the other names that should be getting changed here in the very near future, right? So, folks, if you happen to go to the University of Indiana, no, not anymore, right? What is it going to be called?
The University of Guardiana.
Yeah. So,
man, come on.
So you're the U of G now, not the U of I, right?
You can't have Indian paintbrushes anymore in your garden or out in your field.
Nope.
They're Guardian paintbrushes.
Guardian paintbrushes, right? You can no longer be an Indian giver, right? You can't do. You can't do that.
Well, we don't like those anyway.
No.
Man.
So if you are one of those, even though we don't like you, we're going to have to call you a guardian giver, right? Just for sake of for being politically correct. Right? My older brother, he used to always give me Indian burns.
Oh, yeah, on the wrist.
Yeah. Hey,
can't give Indian burns no more. You
can't
can only give Guardian burns.
Guardian burns. Guardian grabs. That's when he grabbed my wrist.
Guardian stings.
Right. Hey, if you happen to be, let's say, like a young school teacher, or you're a school teacher of young kids, or maybe up at like the preschool area at church in your Sunday school, and you want your kids to sit down, you can't tell them to sit Indian style anymore.
Oh, they got to sit Guardian style.
Sit Guardian style, right? Right?
Man, come on.
Right? The Indianapolis Colts.
What are they? The Guardianapolis Colts?
Guardianapolis Colts, right? Get ready for it.
The state of Indiana is now the state of Guardiana.
Guardiana, right? I mean, look, at what point are we going to just say, okay, maybe that was the dumbest shit we've ever done?
Is there, seriously, if you're Native American,
and we're not talking
please comment and let us know if the Cleveland Indians offended you.
Yeah.
I would like to, I just can't see how.
But you're going to have to.
Like if they came out,
prove to me that. I mean, because you're gonna have one idiot that still lives in his mother's basement, all mad because she hadn't made us pizza rolls yet, and he's 37, right? I'm gonna comment,
dude. Like if they came out with a team called, the Texas Rednecks, right?
I'd be fired up.
I'd be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't root for any other team.
No.
And say that was a football team, I would even root for them in basketball, though they don't even have a basketball team.
Don't even have one.
Who's your favorite basketball team? Well, the Texas Rednecks.
Yeah. Hey, they don't play. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. There's not a Texas. Yeah, there is, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Redneck and I.
I'd buy all their stuff.
Yeah. I would.
I'm just saying, though, how's the Cleveland Indians offensive?
I don't know. So now they're going to have to go.
What about Indiana Jones?
I know. That's what I was going to say. They're going to have to go back into like your Hollywood archives, and all three of those movies, or four, heck, however many there are now. Yeah.
So it's Guardiana
Jones and the Temple of Doom. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh!
Right. So maybe you're a motorcycle enthusiast, and you're like, well, I'm only going to own American, right? So you have Harley Davidson and what Victory, right? You can no longer ride an Indian motorcycle.
Until they change the name to Guardian
Yeah,
motorcycle.
you got to ride a Guardian, right? That's just how it is, folks. I mean, get ready for it. That's
Hey, the Indian Creek Golf Club in Carrollton.
not anymore.
Guardian Creek Golf Club.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, if you live around Indian Rocks Beach, Florida, get ready.
Because now you got to change all your address to Guardian Beach.
Guardian
Rocks
Beach, Florida. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my!
If you like fishing on the Indian Lake in Ohio, the hell you will.
Going to be on the Guardian
Lake, Ohio.
Hey, where'd you catch that bass at? Oh, down there at the Indian. Guardian Lake.
Guardian Lake, right?
Man, it's
I
crazy.
mean, at
Stuff's getting out of hand.
at some point, we have to just stop the crazy bus and just open the door and say, okay, let's just get off. I mean, this
That's
is kind
what
of
it is.
this
It's
is
the
gone,
crazy bus.
It's gone too far, right? You know, the next person's like, okay, what can I bitch about? You know, what's going to be my, you know,
what do I want to change that fits
wanna
me,
change?
even though it doesn't really bother me?
Maybe I'm I
just want cool points.
Maybe I'm a super animal lover, and I'm the president of PETA or whatever it is, and all these college sports mascots that have animals in them, right?
Yeah.
Nope, they're gone.
Not anymore.
Right? That's all going to be gone. And people listening are like, oh, that's stupid. They'll never do that. 15 years ago?
Hey, hide and watch.
Yeah, hide and watch, hell. Right? 10, 15 years ago, do you think we'd have been looking at changing the Cleveland Indians? Okay, I've kind of gotten on board.
Hey, the Atlanta Braves are next.
The Atlanta Braves, hey, get ready, folks in Atlanta. It's gone, right? Now, I kind of got on board a little bit with the Washington Redskins. I did kind of get on board with that because I can see or could see a little bit how that could be construed as a derogatory term. I'm okay with that one changing, right? But Indians, Braves, I mean, come on, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
You never know. I doubt that one. I mean, it may have made some sense, but I just can't. I still can't see people being offended by that. For how long's that football team been in existence, and people are just now being offended?
Since the 1812s.
It's the new generation coming up, man.
Yeah.
They're just offended and entitled to everything, and
yeah.
So makes you want to just rear back, knock the tampon out of somebody.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Kind of like the commercial where, the commercial where the boys have start their period.
No, there's no commercial.
There's a commercial.
No, there's
yes,
not.
there is. Mm-mm. Grown men walking around with tampons. I don't even know where they keep them. Like, oh yeah, well, hey, we'll try to pull it up, clips of it. Mm. I'm telling you, man, it's bad.
So, back to some good news for a victory. Right, I brought this up to you today. I was reading, and you don't hear a lot of good news that comes out of California, right? Because right now, California, hell, they're on fire.
They're on fire again.
Right, they're on fire. Right. But I did read, and I'll probably screw this up, and somebody will comment and complain about how I misspoke it or quoted it. Mm. But a judge in California has pretty much said, they tried to create a law that said that if you work in a nursing home or you're in a nursing home and somebody has identified as a certain gender, right, then like the employees of that nursing home by law would have to call them by that pronoun or whatever.
Whatever you want them.
Whatever you want them to be called. Right. So this judge in California said, okay, let's stop the dumb shit, right? That's unconstitutional. That violates somebody's freedom of speech to force them to have to call, So bravo, California judge.
About time. A common sense law that happened in California. Hoorah.
So there you go. Small victories. Look, if you're a guy but you want to be called a girl or female or whatever word.
Yeah, because we should be able to call you whatever we want to call you.
And I mean, I still will, right?
We don't have to pretend that you're a unicorn. You know what I mean? We don't. Yeah. It's kind of like it still bothers me too. The whole, what was the Jenner guy's name?
Bruce
Jenner.
Okay.
Why do we not still call him Bruce Jenner?
Yeah.
So the news, even Fox, will get on there and be like, "Oh yeah, they're kind of against that."
Well,
But they call him Caitlyn Jenner.
well, here's the only thing.
No, that's not your name. Your name is Bruce Jenner, and you're a dude.
Well, here's
and
what
I'm
I'll
not
say
going
about
to
that.
pretend that you're a female.
Right. Well, I guess the
Yeah,
the yes and the no of what you said, right? So the things I've seen on the news. Let's say what's that one debate guy who's a conservative, right? The Jewish guy.
I like that guy
Right.
too.
Anyway, he will. Jenner was sitting right next to him, right?
Yeah.
Now, he called Jenner Caitlyn, which if somebody legally changes their name, hell, I'll call you what your name is. If you want to change your name to Dill Venus.
Well, I can understand a nickname or
Right.
whatever.
So if he changes his name, say legally from Bruce to Caitlyn, cool. You want to be called the Man in the Moon, Jenner? Okay, you're right. Who's the basketball player? Ron Artest was now Meta World Peace, hyphen dash, Right? He changed his name, right? If that's what you want to do, shoot, I'm all for it, right?
Yeah, but I still call him Ron Artest.
Right. But that dude was like Caitlyn Jenner, but still called him a he, right? Folks are like, oh, he's not a he no more. Well, he is, right? I'll call you Caitlyn, or I'll call you, you used to be Tommy or Tony, and you want to be a Tina. I'll call you Tina, but you're going to be a he, or or a Mister or Sir, and
Yeah.
And look, and I think I've mentioned it before. Don't take my disapproval or disagreement with what you're choosing to do as hate, right?
Yeah.
Right. Just because you were born a female, but you want to be called a guy, just because I disagree or disapprove.
Yeah. We don't hate you.
Yeah, don't automatically think
We're just not going to participate in any reindeer games.
Yeah, right. So, because hey, you can disagree, right? I used to have disagreements all the time at work, and right, that's okay.
I mean, yeah.
Disagreements are healthy, you know.
That's as iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it hurts when you get hit in the head with it.
You disagree to help sharpen each other.
Yeah.
But we're trying to tell people that, hey, just because you self-identify as something, don't mean that that's what you are.
Yeah.
Huh?
If you're
I've been trying to self-identify
as a bologna sandwich.
as a winning lottery ticket for years.
They won't take it down in Austin.
Yeah.
No
I even
weirdos.
dressed up as one, but they said, no, don't count.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I tried to, let's see, I think I'm fixing to turn 43. Well, sometimes I'd like to think I'm 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that everybody else has to play along with it.
Yeah.
Hey.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, you ever just reared back and ate a bowl of goulash?
Not in the middle of the week. That messed your weekend up.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to take a knee, too.
Yeah. Just take a knee.
But not to make a political stance. Sometimes you got to take a knee and check if it's ripe.
Shoot, I take a knee most of the time now because I'm out working. I'm tired as hell.
I take a knee when I'm tired.
Yeah, shoot. Right.
Yeah. Hey, man, huh?
I used to take a lot of knees in practice. Take a knee. My God.
I took a knee in the chest one time.
Hey, that's better than taking one in your jaw.
During a fight. Get your knee took.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Get your knee took.
Yeah. Take a knee in that ass.
You sure that he didn't take a knee on you? Is that what you're talking about?
No, man. We was just scrapping one time. He reared back and kneed me right in the chest.
Oh, okay.
Dang. What happened? Oh, I took a knee.
You didn't raise up your fist?
I got second place.
You didn't raise up your fist of power?
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah. Shoot.
Hey, huh?
I hear you. What else, man? Anything else?
Well, summer, it's hot.
We can go cut this off like a turd.
Sometimes you gotta pinch it.
Mm-hmm.
Shake it. If it's
you gotta go front to back.
Oh, is it front to back?
Yeah.
Pelvic thrusts?
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, but look, it's hot outside and all that, so y'all don't be scared to get a bunch of field knots and go to eating them.
Yeah. Hey, they have
Sometimes if there's a bunch in the back of your truck, you got to speed up, like going backwards, and then slam on the brakes so all the field knots roll out the back.
roll out. Yeah. I mean, you have to be ready and willing to accept some of the broken ones, but they're not all going to bust. Hey,
And for those that don't know what a field knot is,
yeah,
it's a watermelon.
Watermelon, right? And did you know that they have some in Japan that are in cube shaped? They're cube shaped.
How in the world do they do
Hey,
that?
huh? Shoot.
Hey, we can figure that out, but we can't figure out how to get evenly cheesed Doritos, right?
Yeah, Dorito dust, right? You pull out a chip and there's nothing on it.
Yeah. And then the next one you pull out, you don't even know it's a chip.
It looks like all dust.
Can we not get those? I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can grow field knots in the shape of a cube.
Yeah.
All right. Dang.
What's going on today?
All right.
Hey, but anyways, listen. That's all for today.
That's it.
Okay. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that when we have a new show, you're the first to know about it, or you don't miss it.
Yeah. Don't
Hit the
miss it.
like button if you like the video. Comment.
Share this damn thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't keep it to yourself.
Hey, that's selfish. You know.
Where else can you get a good laugh and learn some things?
Yeah. What did we learn today?
We learned that taking a knee will get you second place.
Yeah.
Sometimes not even qualify.
Yeah. Because if you want to make a difference, roll up your damn sleeves and get out there and make a difference.
Do something.
Do something. Right.
A political stance on national TV doesn't help anybody.
A stance on your knee.
You want to stand for a cause and do something? Go do something. Even if it's in private.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, folks. We'll see you on Friday. You guys be good.
Oh, and don't forget, it's a free country. If you don't like it, you're free to leave.
Yeah.
Hey, huh? Hey.